Oh, the lighting is not good. I wasn't sure. I look like I'm in the dark. I think I need to be that way, really. Let's skedoodle around. I wasn't sure which way it would work best. Yes, it's much better this way, isn't it? I'll just hover here for a little bit before I sort myself out properly. How are you doing? How has your week been? I have had a very full on day. I've kind of been out the house for like most of the day because I've been like, both my children have had their sports day and they're both in like different parts of the school. Like one's in the infants, one's in the juniors. So I've pretty much been at school for the whole day. And then, oh, hello Talia. Talia has popped in. Lovely to see you. So I've kind of just been literally in the park the entire day today doing sports day, helping sell drinks for sports day, and then going to football training after school. And so it just feels quite full on. Feels quite full on. It's all the end of the term fun. But I have been able to read a little bit. I am now reading Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. So this is a reread, but I haven't read it since I was quite young. I cannot actually remember when I read Alice in Wonderland. And I'd forgotten how funny it is, like all the little quirky things that Alice is saying. It's very kind of like surreal, sort of zany humour, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm just going to see, I've got a little bit of chat going on here. I'm doing this on my phone, which means like the chat kind of comes and goes, so I have to find it and scroll. So that's what all this is. Vidania has joined us as well. Hello, Vidania. Oh, Talia has a barfing child here, so she's taking care of him and waiting for the others to start because they love to share. Oh no, Talia, that sounds quite horrific. I really, really hope that you've contained the germs in time, and it's just the one vomity child, and like just gets it all out quite quickly, and then it's done. But lots of cuddles, and I hope that it feels better soon. And Vidania is laughing at the comment that they love to share and the germ spreading. Talia says, like, cover, love hearts. And Vidania says, I have this book too. Yes, I was very excited to see your post, Vidania, to see that you'd received this in the post. That was awesome. I just like how tiny it is. It's just such a little tiny book. It's really thin. It feels really nice to like hold and read as well. I have also got my, buried over here, I have also got my large copy as well with illustrations. I have at the moment, I have just been reading from this one, but I am going to like flick through and see like some of the pictures in this one and just kind of like compare it a little bit. But I'm hoping, how far am I in this one? I think I'm like a third in. Yeah, sort of like a third in. It would be cool if I could finish it within these sprints. That would make me happy. So we'll see how we go. What are you reading, and where are you in your journeys at the moment? I would love to know. We have got about sort of 4 days left for the official sprinting, but I'm very happy for people to kind of like continue on with what you're doing in your own time. There is no real kind of like set end to this. It is absolutely for fun and for you to like join in as and when. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like a crackly fire because I've decided to get all kind of super cozy. And nope, it's zooming in on the wrong thing. There we go. On the TV, I have got a crackly fire scene playing for the ambiance. I was looking to see if they usually have like Halloween scenes and Christmas scenes. I was trying to see if they had any like summer scenes I could get on the TV. But it didn't. But the Christmas ones are still there, so I thought like this is quite generic coziness rather than there's no Santa going across the screen and snow, which wasn't quite the vibe I was going for. But I'm enjoying the fire. It's very therapeutic. But that's what all the crackling is, if you can hear that. I sadly don't have an actual fire. It feels far too hot to have like one of those, like a real fire at the moment. It feels very, very warm. Okay. I'm gonna reorganize myself because I thought being this way would be better, but I need to be that way so that I am not in the shadows and looking a bit freaky. So I'm gonna sort myself out. I'm also gonna get myself a cup of tea because I'm still not that organized. and reorganize all my books, sort of like start nesting up. So let's do a little bit of sprinting. So half an hour. So that should take us to 35 on the time, which should be about 10 past the hour wherever you are. So 10 past the hour, we'll check in and have another little chat. Yes, I'm going to do some reorganization and get myself a drink and then see if I can read. I'm going to sort of read what I've read in this one and then read a bit more in the little copy of Alice in Wonderland. So that's all fun. So whilst I'm faffing around, I'm going to see if I can position this so you've got something to look at every time you glance up, should you want to. So let's see, does that work? Sort of. I mean, it probably could be better, but we're going to go with that for now. So I'm going to mute myself and happy reading for half an hour, and I'll check back in again. Hello. How did everybody get on with that? I've just realised that I didn't see the chat for the last bit, so I'm just going to catch up with the chat. There's a lot of chat. Totally missed it. Okay, so I was asking what everyone else was reading before we started our first sprint. And Talia says she is working on her last book. I'm just going to hold the camera, actually. It's very far away over there, and it's hard to do that when you're doing the chat. So there we go. I'm just going to hold it. So it keeps disappearing because I'm on my phone. Come back. Right. Talia said she is very proud of herself because she is on her last book for Journey-athon. So congratulations to Talia. That's amazing. Well done. She followed her plan exactly and is proud of herself, as you should be. I think that's awesome. How many places did you go to, Talia? Vidani says, so proud of you reading The Ogress and the Orphans. I was thinking that it is a bit slow, but then I understood that it is necessary in order to start caring about all these people. And now I can't wait to find out what is happening to all of them. There is a world in there to explore. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It does sound like a good one. Oh, Talia said, ha, I love your fire. I have a gas fire thing outside, but it's been too windy lately to use it. So for those of you who have joined, I have a fire on the TV that is making little crackly noises to give me some ambiance. Vidania says that book is so pretty. I think it was about this copy of Alice in Wonderland that I'm currently reading from. And Nicole is here. Hi, Nicole. So Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers says, I've just seen you were live streaming and thought I'd pop in and say hi. I am getting ready to start sprinting myself soon. Well, good luck with your sprints, Nicole. Yes, we are Journey-athon streaming. We have got 2 more sprints and it finishes on Sunday. Well, I finish on Sunday. It probably can carry on for a little bit there. Okay, I think that is all the chat that I've caught up with now. I think that was the last of it. Awesome. So how do people do? I have gone and got myself some water and I have a fennel tea because I'm feeling a bit like clogged and it just feels really refreshing just smelling it. Nicole says, I was surprised to see you were live. What time is it there? It's late. I find I can do lives when it's late because everyone else has gone to bed. So it's just easier for me to just like chill out in an empty house and not worry about what other people are doing. So that is why I do late lives. Or lives in the middle of the day when I'm not working. So it is currently 11:15 at night. So I'll probably be on for another hour. We will see how it all goes. Nicole says it's almost 8:30 a.m. here and it is Friday because you are from the future. Well, good morning. Enjoy your breakfast. Yes, I do need. The nodding off is something that occasionally happens. You'll probably see me doing it. I did do it a little bit towards the end there, which is where it works for me to just do short sprints, so sort of like 30 minutes and stop, 30 minutes and stop. So I have read a little bit more, and I have gone over what I've already read in this copy of Alice in Wonderland, so I can see the pictures, and so beautiful. So the artwork in this particular edition is by Anna Bond, and it is really pretty. So let me show you the falling down the well pictures. I love that. So there's Alice not wanting to kill anyone by dropping orange marmalade on their head and putting it back in the cupboard that is here as she falls down. And then there's the White Rabbit chapter, where actually I'm going to show you as well because I just love the clocks. So this is the chapter at the White Rabbit's house. So there he is with his pocket watch. And there's loads of clocks here. And then on this side, look, we've got a clock with rabbit ears, which is so cute. I really like how that's done. I also enjoy that in the so this little copy has got all the original illustrations in it, and I presume the way the text was put in. I had totally forgotten about this, so I think, like most people, when I think of Alice in Wonderland, like the Disney version is foremost in my mind. So it's really fun to see the difference and what the book kind of focused on. And we have a mouse's tail, which is a wonderful pun. So obviously the mouse has a tail, which Alice talks about, and then he's telling a story, and the story is in the shape of his tail, which is so cute. And then in this copy, we get to see that concept, but we also get a picture of a tail next to it as well. If I can find it. There it is. So look, we've got a little mouse at the bottom, and then we've got the tail going at the top, and it is, so it starts off saying Fury said to the mouse, and we've got the top of the tail is in the F shape for Fury. That's so clever. I'm just checking in with the chat again. Yes, both Virginia and Nicole say love the artwork for this. It is brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. So I think I'm going to sort of like read a chapter in this one and then a chapter in that one and kind of check on which artwork I've missed. So that is fun. I also have another book. Haven't quite started, but I have finished I finished 2 books. So the other one that I'm going to be starting very soon, I'm going to start the Lizzie and Belle mysteries, the second one, Portraits and Poison. So I'm excited to start this one. And I've chosen this bookmark. It's a bookmark by a story I've not come across called Our Tower. It looks like a picture book, but I don't know if it is a picture book or not. But it just looks, there's lots of kind of like garden space stuff on this one. So I thought it kind of fitted the garden of the Lizzie and Belle mysteries book. And in my Alice in Wonderland book, I have got this Pondful Books bookmark, so a plant and some books. And then in this book, I have got one of my Fairy Loot bookmarks. So I just love the kind of circus theme. It reminded me of like Alice falling down the well. So I chose that one. And just going to check in with the chat again. Okay, so Talia said, I just learned that Marissa Mayer has a book about the evil queen's childhood from Alice in Wonderland. So I ordered it for myself for my birthday. And Talia says, what is the name of that book? Yes, what is the name? I've not heard of that. That sounds really cool. Is that part of the Lunar Chronicles, or is that just a separate sort of like retelling sort of villain's origin story that she's doing? Vidani says I'd like to read that too, and Talia says it's called Heartless, and Vidani said it should be called Headless. Brilliant. Imagine the little queen saying off with their heads. Talia, oh, it's not part of the Lunar Chronicles. Talia says it's separate, and I believe it is a standalone. Awesome. That does sound really cool. So Vidania is reading Ogres and Orphans. What is your final book, Talia? What are you reading at the moment? And what is everyone else in the chat reading? Let me know. And if you're reading for Journey-athon, is it for a particular prompt? And what prompt is that one? So I have got, because I like to have a few books on the go. Alice in Wonderland is my camp launch pad because it's got objects on the cover. So we've got the cards and the pocket watch. And I had to do the sea path for Lizzie and Belle mysteries for Sancho's Artistic Port. So this is a very colourful cover. Very colourful. There's so many pinks and purples to it. Oh, wow. So Talia is reading a book called The Edge of the Dark Sea of Darkness. And she says, which is my favourite title to say ever, by the way. I completely agree. That is really fun. I'm going to say it again. The Edge of the Dark Sea of Darkness. So what is The Edge of the Dark Sea of Darkness about? Is it adult YA or middle grade? That is an awesome title. In terms of Journey-athon, I'm very much enjoying how it's been going. Thank you so much for coming along on the journey with me and being excited and having fun. I'm happy I managed to put together a few little bits and pieces for you. I will be doing the scoring chart so that by the end of the readathon you can score yourself, because the points will mean something. I've been playing around with a few ideas, so I will have that for next year. But I haven't managed to. I was hoping to kind of have the travel tickets. Oh, my battery's going. That is fun times, isn't it? Right. I'm just gonna go get a plug, and I've got my cable. I'm just gonna go get the pluggy bit. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how this works. Oh. Okay, we're in. We're charging. We're over here. It's all good. Disaster averted. Nicole says, I'm not doing Journey-athon, but I'm reading a memoir called Breaking the Spell by Jane Stork. It is about an Australian woman that gave up everything to join an ashram. I do not know what an ashram is. Could you explain what an ashram is? Because I have no idea. Talia says, it is a middle grade book. I'm not quite sure yet. There is a boy who lives in a village and he's never left it. And there are some evil people in charge and he lives on the edge of the dark sea of darkness. Oh, that sounds quite tense. But it sounds like it's probably going to be a really lovely book. It's funny and well written so far, and I've only just begun. I think I need to put that on my my TBR list. Nicole said, I missed the announcement, so I was not prepared for Journey-athon, but I'd like to join you again next year. Welcome anytime, lovey. It's all good. There's so many readathons that are going on in July, and I know you're doing a load with the Women's Prize for Fiction stuff as well. So there's a lot going on. For Danny says, I've added it in my TBR. I've read the synopsis on Goodreads and it sounds like a magical one. And Talia says, oh, that sounds interesting, Nicole. Yes, I still need to know what an ashram is. Anyone else in the chat know what an ashram is? Is it just me not knowing this word? Ugh. I have to work out how I'm going to prop this up. Sort of precariously balanced on the arm of a chair at the moment. Don't know if I can do anything exciting with cushions. Vidania says, I'm searching on Google to find out. I don't know that word either. Yes, but Vidania, you have the excuse of Greek is your first language, not English. So, but thank you. Oh, an ashram is a spiritual hermitage or a monastery in Indian religions. Okay, cool. So it's slightly obscure. I don't feel so bad for not knowing what it was. Wikipedia. Wikipedia is awesome. All right, will this stay? Okay, we're balanced. Talia said, haha, I researched too. I was assuming something religious. Awesome. Yeah, what was that book about again? Let's see. Um Nicole says, thanks, Vidania. I was typing that out, lol. I'm going back to see what you said, Nicole. Breaking the spell. Australian woman gave her everything to join an ashram. Yeah, big sacrifices. I hope the spiritual payoff was good. I don't know if I could do that. I couldn't do that. I don't think I think I like my stuff too much. I like my books too much. Yeah, and I imagine like if you do that, you kind of have to follow like a set order. Like you're not free to just do whatever you like whenever you like, are you? Right. Our books are not allowed in an ashram. I don't think they would be. I think if you're going to follow a religious order, I think it's like you're supposed to have like simple spiritual, like give up your worldly possessions and things like that. Nicole says, have you heard of the spiritual lead, the Bhagwan, or the orange people from the 80s? I have not. I have not. That has passed me by. But it sounds like a really interesting read. Okay, we are on. We're nearly 11:30. So I'd say it would be midnight for me. It would be maybe like 9 o'clock for Nicole in the morning. 1 in the morning for Vidania. So we might lose you depending how tired you are. And Talia, I've totally lost track of of what your hours are. But yeah, we sprint again for another half an hour. So it would be, I've got to do maths, 23 on the timing. So at the moment we're on like 53 minutes. It'd be 23 minutes past. So it'd be 1 hour 23. We'd all chat back again. So yeah, we'll check in again at midnight. Enjoy your reads, whether you're in an ashram with an ogre or on the edge of a dark sea of darkness. And we will all chat again soon. Enjoy your reading. Hello. Yeah, I fell asleep. Oh dear. Oh man, I really hope it wasn't like dribbling. That would have been quite worrying. Oh dear. Oh man. Sorry, I'm now reading that. I'm now reading the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh dearie me. I think I said 1:23, didn't I? For it. So yeah, you all had an extra 10 minutes. So I apologise. I think I was reading the same page like so many times. It just did not get anywhere. Oh well, I tried. Oh dear. Okay, so apart from me, who I think I think I maybe read a few pages before falling asleep. How did your reading go? Have you been reading? Daniel, I hope your eldest is. I hope your child is feeling better. Sorry, I'm really disorientated now. Oh dear. Yeah, hope all your reading has been more successful than mine. Where is what's happened to my bigger book? Small Alice in Wonderland, and my larger one has gone more cute. Oh, it's here. There we go. I was going to see if there was any more illustrations. Julia said, I only read one paragraph about 5 times. It's a challenge to print day on both sides of the world. It is. It is. Oh dear. So I was reading Alison. I think I remember the eat me and drink me making her like grow and shrink, but I didn't remember like the fact that some of the eat me and drink me would just like contorted her body, so like she looks like this, which is quite freaky. So yeah, she's got this sort of like serpent wiggly neck. That makes a lot more sense about the bird thinking she's a serpent. That's and then we've had the Duchess bit, which was I remember this bit with the pepper in the soup. And so we've got a fish and a frog delivering a letter, inviting them to the Queen's croquet game. So yeah, haven't managed to progress. I think I was hoping I'd finish Alice in Wonderland during these sprints, but I think that's really not going to happen because I think I'm just going to fall asleep again. Basically, I think is what's going to happen. Oh dear. Yes, and I can't even put a timer on because the timer that I would use is on my phone, and I'm using my phone to record on. So that wouldn't work because I couldn't even like have a sneaky nap and then wake up again. I very much feel like, I don't know if any of you have done like Pilates or yoga and then you do the sort of the resting bit at the end. I always fall asleep during that bit. I always fall asleep. Sorry, there was more chat again on here. Vidania said, I read a couple of chapters and I'm already mad at the town citizens of my book. Oh, what are they doing? Are they being mean? Are they being mean to the orphan and the ogre? But Annie says, yes, on my first and last yoga class I slept. Oh dear. I haven't spoken about kind of where I've kind of got to on my there. Camera keeps sliding back down again. There we go. Try not to touch it. I hadn't spoken about finishing off these books. So I finished off my Smoky Mushroom book, which was The Crackle-Dawn Dragon by Abby Elphinstone. So beautiful. Really, really love this one. This is my favourite of the Unmapped Chronicles series. It is the final book in that series, and it's just so lovely. There's just so much like heart and warmth in here. I think when I was on sprints before, Vidania said that I probably would cry some more, and she was absolutely correct. There's just so many heartfelt moments in here about like trusting people and believing in friendship and things like that, and it's just so lovely and it's so magical. Like I really want I feel really sad that this doesn't have illustrations. Like I feel this book would just be brilliant to have illustrations, because there's just so many things in here. There's so many really fun characters, the way she plays with the names of people and like creating magical objects and magical creatures and places. It's just wonderful, and I definitely want to read more by Abby Elphinstone. I just love her writing. And I can see all these little comments coming up from Vidania about all this. I'm just going to like check back in. Vidania said, I loved the entire series. I'm so happy you liked it. Are you happy about Silver Crag? Yes, I'm happy about Silver Crag. I'm very happy about Silver Crag. But yeah, I just really like this magical, fun place a lot. It was lovely. And I've also finished Zachary Ying and the Dragon Emperor, which was really, really good fun. I think this is definitely one of those books where it's, if you like this, you'll like this. And I think if you like Percy Jackson series, I think you will really like this. Just in that it has that kind of fun, not taking itself too seriously, adventure, sort of like mix of legend with the modern feeling. So it's just a really sort of like fun, it's a really sort of fun adventure. I've learned a lot about Chinese history and legends in here. So it's just giving you like little tasters of those things. I now want to kind of look up bits and pieces in here, but I think it also has, sorry, yawning so much. I think it had like some fun storytelling ideas I hadn't come across before in here. There are a lot of the time in here I feel like you're kind of guessing as to what the motivations are of some characters, and I can't really say any more than that because I don't want to like spoil it. But it was a really fun. Sorry, dear me. It was a really it's a really fun read, and I enjoyed the way that it played with legends and the legend of something and what people have believed, and how that's kind of like been extended through the legends kind of being passed down over time to like retellings through stories and computer games and things grant certain powers to the historical figures or figures of legend in here. I thought it was just really fun and really well done. And this is not a standalone. This is part of a series, and it's very clear at the end of the book there's part of a series. So I think I thought it was a standalone, so it didn't quite, oh my god, oh dear, wrap up how I was expecting it to. Right, what is there? What are we saying in the chat? But Danny says this is the kind of ending to the series I wanted. Yes, the ending of, so going back to Crackle Dawn, the ending of Crackle Dawn was done really, really well. It was lovely. I have read 3 entire series so far, and the Unmapped Chronicles was the best, with me liking all the books. Oh, hello, Kelly. Lovely to see you. You missed me falling asleep live on camera. So I'm not sure how much sprinting I'm actually gonna do, because I just feel like I'm gonna fall asleep again. It is 20 past midnight here at the moment. But it's having some nice chats about how people are getting on, how the books people are reading, which is all very lovely. How about yourself, Kelly? What are you doing at the moment? Are you reading anything in particular? Are you finding a nice little gap in between your life at the moment? Vidania sent laughing pictures and then sleepy pictures. Yes. Until it says high quality entertainment. I try, Talia. Tanya says, at some point I thought she was just too focused on the book. Okay, I said, how did I miss that? Oh, go to bed. I don't think I'm gonna need to. But then he said, but it took a while more for the sprint to finish. Well, I'm glad like that was the impression that you got, that I was just really focused, and I wasn't like, I thought I could be like like dribbling or something like that. At least I wasn't doing that. At least I wasn't like Anna from Frozen sleeping. It's very, very beautiful. Kelly says, I just finished Through the Looking Glass. Oh, lovely. we've been chatting, Alice. I was hoping to finish it off during sprints. Oh, I've even lost my bookmark. Yeah, see, I was reading this and fell asleep and lost my bookmark, but I think I was pretty much was here. Yeah, can't remember that though. Yeah. Yes, I was just continuously reading this paragraph over and over again and nodding off. Yes, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to finish the whole of this during sprints, because I am falling asleep. So that's not going to work. But I'm very much enjoying my reread of Alice in Wonderland. I had forgotten the humor of it. Just like, Alice is really funny. I really enjoy her. She's got like in a very like uncouth way, I want to say she's got verbal diarrhea. Like, she just like keeps telling you every kind of thought she has in her head and goes off on lots of tangents, which is just really fun. I suppose like a politer way is like non-filter, or like, it's not quite stream of consciousness, but it's like that continuous flow of thoughts, and she pulls herself back to like where she was before. It's I'm finding it a lot of fun. Okay, so I didn't love it as much as Alice. Fair enough. I can't remember which bits are like Alice in Wonderland and which bits are Through the Looking Glass. Vidania says, sorry, the chat keeps disappearing because I have to keep refreshing it when it's on my phone. So Kelly didn't love Through the Looking Glass as much as Alice. Vidania said, I read the book and I loved it. I realized that I had some memory gaps, so I'm glad I read it again after so many years, maybe 20 or more. Same. I think that's very similar to how I was. Sorry. I can't remember how old I was when I read Alice for the first time. Yes, so that's all good. I think I am going to have to wrap it up here and just go to bed. It's not, my willpower and my ability to stay awake is not what it used to be. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming and joining me in this sprint. And thank you for taking part in Journey-athon. We have got one final sprint. So I am going away for like a family thing tomorrow, so we're having a sort of African family meetup, which will be lots of fun. So I'll be filming when I come back for that on Sunday. So it's midnight on Sunday, UK time. I'll be doing our final end of the journey of Journey-athon. So that'll be fun. So one last kind of like get together, chat, all of that jazz. And yeah, obviously you are free to continue doing Journey-athon as long as you want. There's no hard and fast rules to it. So feel free to keep going. Yeah, that's one of the things I was saying. I don't actually think I got around to doing it. But I don't know what I got sidetracked by. But I am gonna like make sure I do a little chart of the points so you can tally up and see like how many points you get for Journey-athon. I haven't managed to like do the tokens and the tickets, which is what I was hoping for. I need to kind of upload them. So sorry if you're missing them, they will be coming soon. I am enjoying playing around and like being arty with it all. Yeah, is there anything that you were hoping for as part of Journey-athon that hasn't happened? Like I said, I'm the little tokens and the tickets I'm going to be putting on. I can't remember what I originally said at the beginning. I was going to try and do. So I've managed to do quite a lot of it, but not everything. I also wanted to do a little bit more in my own Journey-athon planner and like do some colouring and colouring and doodling and things in it. And I've printed out my things to like put bits of the stick books that I'm reading and other bits in, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. I need to get some more ink for a printer for starters, so that would be helpful. So yeah, let me know if there was anything that you were looking forward to seeing that hasn't materialized yet, and I will see if I can crack on with that. But it's been so much fun so far doing all of that. Vidania's done a little laughing face. Talia says, have a good sleep. Vidania says, nighty night. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. Sorry I fell asleep. But I hope you enjoy your last few days of reading as part of this, and I'll catch up with you all on Sunday. So enjoy, have lovely weekends, do wonderful things, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye everybody. Now I need to work out how to finish this. There we go. Ta-da.